It's Susan here again. Sorry about the light. Like I'll fix that if I keep making videos or whatever. Today I thought I'd make a video about questions I've been asked about my stretchers. So stretchers are like when you have a big gaping hole in your ear and you can put plugs, tunnels, whatever you want to call them. They're all different things. First of all, I guess I'll show you what I have and what I have been stretching my ears with over the years. I started doing it when I was about 14 or 15, and I'm 20 now, so I've been doing it a while. I'm only up to 12 mil. I know that in the States they do it differently by like inches or whatever. So in Australia here we go by millimeters, so this is a 12 millimeter. So that's how big they are. It just fits between, like, yeah, it's not very big. A lot of people you'll notice, and I think there's a stigma attached, like when people have stretchy ears, they assume that you're gonna have these huge giant things. Not everyone has those, and I don't really like them. I don't plan on going that big, but I actually don't plan on going any bigger than this probably. So there's all different kinds that you can get, and at the moment I have, I think these are acrylic, I'm not too sure, they're like plastic, and they're clear and they have that design in them with like the different card thingies on them, so like spade, club, diamonds, hearts. And they're really comfortable, they just fit in straight away, and I don't really feel them, which is awesome, and which makes me think that I've done really well with these. These are called tapers. These ones here that you can see, they're the ones that obviously taper off into a point, and they start like that, and you go in with the point pointing away from, like, towards you, you go through your ear like that and stretch it in. So there's those ones, and that's how you actually should stretch your ears, with those ones, because it's an easier, less traumatic way to actually stretch your ear, because as you're going it's a slow thing. Instead of trying to force one of these in to size up, it's just, yeah, that's how you end bad. You can get wood ones that are really, they're really comfortable and they breathe really well. Those are organic wood. I love them. You can get spirals, and some of my favorite ones are these ones, which they're squishy. So they just bend and everything like that. I actually sleep with these ones in. A lot of people take theirs out when they sleep. I don't. Obviously it's all the way up to you, that's cool, whatever. But these ones are really comfortable. I never notice that they're in, and like while I'm sleeping and stuff, I notice that these ones fall out a lot, and I have to like search through my bed to find them again. But these ones, they don't fall out, and they're really comfortable, and yeah. One thing that I've been asked so many times about my stretchers is, don't they stink? Okay, I hate this question because, like, yes, they can stink, but only if you don't freaking clean them. To me, that's a stupid question, because if someone's stretchers stink, that's because they're not cleaning them. It's all that dead skin and all that kind of stuff, and it kind of creates a goo because it's healing and all that kind of stuff on it. And if that builds up, it has its own unique, weird smell. So if it does stink, it's because they're not cleaning them. If you clean them, they don't stink. Mine don't stink because I clean them every day and I take care of them. Another question that I get asked a lot is, doesn't it hurt to stretch your ears? And that's not really a stupid question, but I have seen a lot of people do stupid things when it comes to stretchers, so that it does hurt. No, it did not hurt when I stretched my ears, and no, it doesn't hurt when I stretch my ears, because I am careful about it. A lot of people go up by a couple of mils at a time, and that's just, don't ever do that. I go up by 1 mil at a time. 1 mil. When I stretch my ears, so before this I had 11s. They're kind of hard to find, and sometimes you can go up technically 2, because they usually go up from like 8 to 10 to 12. You can still find the 11s, and sometimes they're made weird, so if you just like measure them, you can find something that's in between a 10 and a 12 and so on. So I always go up by 1 mil at a time, and when I stretch my ears, before this I had 11s. When I put those in, I clean them every day, and I move them around, and I pull on my ear a lot, and I let it heal. I cannot stress the healing time to you enough, because healing is so very important. People are like, oh, just leave it in for a week or two. No, a month at least. I always leave mine in for a month at the very least, and I make sure and I like clean them every day and I check how it's going. If that hurts at all, you're not ready to go up to the next size. So I always wait a month, I always clean them, and I lubricate. Lubrication is so very important. A lot of people that I've seen have tried to push through a new size without lubrication, and that's how it hurts, and that's also how you can get something called a blowout. A blowout is when the inside of your ear, so the inside of the hole, actually forces itself out the back of your ear, and sometimes it's irreversible. So you just have the inside of your ear hole just sticking out the back, and it looks gross and wrong, and it hurts a lot. As far as, like I said, I've never hurt myself while stretching, but other people that I've seen, and just the look of it and the way they explain it is so painful. So always, always freaking lubricate, okay? Just do it. You can use like water-based lubricant or whatever, like whatever kind of lubricant you're cool with. There's some that I think you're not really supposed to use, but as long as it's lubricated and it gets in there easily without hurting you, it's fine. What I like to use is bio oil, and I live in Australia. I'm not too sure about America, but I live in Australia, and you can buy this from pretty much any like chemist or anything like that. You can buy it at Woolworths and Coles. It's kind of expensive. Like this little bottle here cost me about, I'm not too sure, like $10, $11, $12, around that. But you're only using a little bit at a time, because this stuff is really lubricating. It can, yeah, it's meant for, like if you have scars or stretch marks or anything like that, if you use it during pregnancy, they won't be as bad, and, you know, scars can help them like disappear a little bit and all that kind of stuff. But it's really, really lubricating. I love it so much, and it's like all natural stuff, I think. I don't know, it actually kind of smells really nice. I don't know, it's got a weird like kind of cinnamony smell. It's pretty good. So I love this stuff. I swear by it. I use it for all kinds of things. But this for stretching my ears has been the best stuff ever. There is another thing that you can use called jojoba oil. I'm pretty sure it's actually made for stretching your ears. That stuff's really good. I've used that before as well. But yeah, just make sure you lubricate. Just lubricate. And go up by 1 or 2 mils at a time. And make sure you leave it long enough so that you can pull on them without it hurting, and that you can, like a lot of the time when you're ready to stretch, you can see I actually have a gap there. I could go up like right now by 2 mils and it would not hurt at all. It's because I've left it for so long and let them heal, and I play with them and I clean them every day. It's because I take care of it. If you do that, you'll be fine and it will never hurt. One thing that another question I've been asked is, aren't you worried when you get old about how like they're gonna be dangly and whatever? Okay, a lot of people don't realize this, but you can actually go back from having stretched ears. When it gets up to a crazy size, it's a little harder. Some people have to like get their earlobes cut off and like stitched back up. But at my size and up to about 15 mil, I think, if you take them out and just go down a size until you get to a normal earring size, it looks fine. You go back to normal. And as long as you've been taking care of them like I have mine will go back to normal if I feel like I don't ever want them again. But personally, I love them. I don't know why, I just have an affiliation with them, and I don't think I'll ever get over them. But hey, I don't really know what the future holds. Another weird question I've been asked, this is really funny, a little girl asked me this while I was at work, and she said, and I had my tunnels, my squishy tunnels in actually, so I had a holder. She goes, can you put a pencil through your ear? I was like, yeah, actually I can. So I did, and I put it through, and you know, I could put a pencil through my ear. It's weird. I could do it now if you wanted, and it just chills there. She was like, I did it, and she just looked at me and she goes, why? And honestly, I did not have an answer for that question. I didn't. So that was a weird but funny thing that kind of made my day, because I was like, that's a good point, little girl. That's a very good point. I have no idea why. No idea. Another question I've been asked about my stretchers is, much all I've been really asked. I mean, yeah, most people just like ask me why, what were you thinking, and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I don't have a problem with them. Obviously, a lot of, like, not many people like them. I mean, there's heaps of people who do it anyway, and whatever. And it's kind of like a, I don't know, there's like a kind of person that you have to be, apparently, to want them. I don't think so. Anyone can have stretchers if they want them. I think they're pretty. You can get all different kinds of designs and whatnot. And yeah, I like them. So yeah, those are some random questions and tips, I guess, for my stretching my ears and what I have, what I use, and just random questions I've been asked. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I might make a better video later on if people actually like this one. They want me to go through like things that I do to clean them and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment or subscribe, I guess. I want to start putting up more videos. And thank you very much for watching. This was Susan. Have a good day. Bye!